Tom, thank you so much. A new year brings new trends, like you just saw at the Detroit Auto Show. But what exactly should you be on the lookout for in 2018 when it comes to your retirement portfolio? Well, you're in luck because Abe Ashton is here with some great suggestions. Abe is one of the area's leading financial professionals. He helps people prepare for retirement. He even hosts his very own weekly retirement radio show. Hello, how are you?
You make that sound so much more exciting than it is. He hosts his own weekly radio show. Well, it's not that much work, but I do. Yes, I'm a radio superstar.
It's great, though, because it's just another way you help get great information out there. People have questions.
Exactly. That's what we're trying to do, especially when we come into a new year.
That's right.
Lots of questions.
That's right. Okay, 2018, a new year.
New start.
A new season. Yes, there are going to be new trends. Let's talk about what we should be aware of when it comes to our portfolios.
Right, so this is the part where I get to interview you.
Okay.
All right, so 2018, because I'm convinced that you know more than everybody else about everything else. So that's perfect. So in 2018, does the bull market continue, longest bull market in history, pretty much, or do you see a correction coming in 2018?
Awesome. Okay, so I did read up on this a little bit because I wanted to be able to address this with you. It's such a pleasure to get your opinion. So it's been a bull market for 8.5 years?
Yep, almost 9, yep.
Most people feel that there's no reason to be afraid that that's going to dramatically correct, but we might see a little correction. That's kind of what I'm reading. What do you think?
I think you're hearing the same thing as everybody else, which is barring something out of our control, right? Like a terrorist attack or something like that that can obviously create a correction immediately. We've seen that before. Economic indicators right now are showing that all things are pretty positive. You know, jobless claims are down, CEO confidence is up, consumer confidence is up. So there is a lot of positive, but I think you're going to see a lot of people going to their advisors this year and saying, is this a year to lock in the gains? I've taken advantage of it for 8 years, and if I was getting out of the market maybe a little bit earlier and I didn't get the last 6 months or the last year of it, they still want to kind of capture what they've got. But most people should be making that decision based off of their stage of life, not necessarily on market timing. So if you're 60 years old or if you're 55 and you're getting closer to retirement, you may be more ready to make that decision to run for cover a little bit and start to capture some of those gains, lock them in. While somebody who's in their 30s and 40s say, I'm going to ride this as long as I possibly can. And neither one of those things would be wrong.
Right. Excellent. One thing that does affect the markets, of course, is the tax reform.
Yeah, brand new tax bill.
We don't really know how this is going to affect the market this year.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a big deal, but there's no question a lot more people will be filing the short form, right? Taking the standard deduction. So married couples can get $24,000 of their standard deduction now. So those people who are itemizing with their mortgage interest and their charitable contributions, far fewer people will be able to take advantage of itemizing those deductions out. They'll just take the standard $24,000 for a married couple, $12,000 for an individual. We lose the personal exemption, so it's not all a win because we used to have a $4,050 personal exemption that was tax-free for everybody who could eat and breathe, and that was something for everyone. But that's gone away now. But we moved up with that with the standard deduction. So most people are going to see somewhat of a break, and I don't know that it's going to affect the market that much one way or another.
It's going to be, well, it'll affect everyone's personal experiences come April 15th. It's going to be really interesting.
Most people are going to save some money, right, for this year. Most people are going to save a little bit. I believe they will. Most people will save some money. But in order to itemize and to plan, which is what we want people to come in and see us, especially retirees, there are still tricks and widgets and things that we can do to still help them itemize and save money on taxes even under this new plan. So they should come in for that.
Okay, interest rates.
Going up.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, the Fed has said they expect 3 interest rate hikes. We were talking about mortgages where this last year it's been a 3 to mid to high 3s for 30 years.
You were relying on being able to get something in the 3s for a 30-year fix, not so much where you're in the 4s now, right?
So 2 things have happened, right? Interest rates are probably going to go up even more, which means those mortgages will be higher. And then if you take out a mortgage coming up since January 1st and it's greater than $750,000, that's now the max on mortgage interest you can deduct. It used to be $1 million. For those of you who are looking at those higher home values, higher home prices, if you're over $750,000 on a mortgage, you can't deduct that interest. It's only up to $750,000. So 2 things hurt us. Interest rates will go up, higher mortgage payments if you're getting a new mortgage, or if you have an adjustable rate mortgage, and then also the fact that people who are earning money, have money to earn money in the CDs and in those fixed accounts, will probably be earning more interest by the end of the year.
Pretty good looking year.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah, no, it's pretty optimistic for most folks. So we're talking about the trends. I mean, the way to really go about this is you want to be ahead of those trends.
Yep.
People want to be ahead of the trends. They can come to your office. That's what you help people do.
Absolutely. And
Plan
taxes for this year are huge. Understanding the taxes
Yes.
are going to be the first most important thing. So this is what we're doing. For those over the age of 55 years old, we have this tax mapping software where we can look at what they had tax-wise last year, and we can forecast what their taxes are going to look like this coming year. And so they may be able to take out more from their IRA, take out a larger distribution, but they can do it and know how it's going to affect them tax-wise.
Very interesting. Mapping software. I like it. Thank you so much. I'm going to read your special offer, Abe. Today, call and learn what else Abe and his team of wealth advisors are projecting for 2018. When you call, you will receive a complimentary one-on-one retirement income plan. The number, 702-900-8177. You must be nearing retirement or already retired to qualify. Ashton Associates are on St. Rose and Henderson near the 215. Their website's also listed on the screen. They are proud sponsors of the Morning Blend. We're coming right back.